devoid of empathy but disturbingly intelligent, the newborn clone could find no reason to fight for Kanto's cause. Hallo Leute, wir haben im letzten Part Mr. Fuji besiegt. Dann hat aber leider Rot, während unserer Abwesenheit, das Rocket-Hauptquartier auseinandergenommen und alle besiegt. Und jetzt möchte Giovanni uns die Wahrheit erzählen, was am Tag passierte, wo Professor Eich den Krieg sich ergeben hat. It was 11 years ago. Kanto's war effort was going badly. It was clear that we could not win by force alone. But we had something that Lance and his boys did not. Something we knew was the key to victory. The minds of the brightest science in the nation. Ever since the start of the war, Oak had been leading a number of secret initiatives to capture and harness the power of one Pokémon. One so rare most laymen thought it just a legend. But legends don't win wars. Oak knew it better. I knew! Once word got back that Dr. Fuji had at last caught hold of Mew, we knew there was no chance the public could know. It was to be the region's best kept secret, and our only chance of winning. But Mew could not be brandished like artillery on the battlefield, the way Lance did his little dogs, and nor did Oak expect it could. By far the strongest Pokémon in existence, but contained in the body of the most benevolent and soft-hearted creature you could ever see. Also, Mew ist ein starkes Pokémon, aber leider mit der Persönlichkeit eines freundlichen Kindes. We couldn't make the thing knock out a Magikarp for sport, let alone revenge a crowd of enemy monsters in the field. So Oak decided on another solution. To harness Mew's power, they would create from it a genetic clone, conditioned from birth to be devoid of empathy and to possess an innate urge for battle. They called it the Mew2 project. At the time, I was the richest man in Kanto and a devout member of Oak's Elite Four. I wanted to do everything I could for Kanto, so I founded the project. An impressive team was assembled. Blaine, Fuji, Bill, and Professor Shigeki, Kanto's authority on genetic engineering. Each member was a genius in his own right and wasn't afraid to work day and night for months for a chance to save Kanto. Die wussten, was sie taten, als sie Mew da einsperrten und mit ihm Experimente machen, um Mewtwo zu erschaffen. But the project proved much more difficult than expected. Most test cases came out as formless, half-dead pieces of flesh that did not resemble Mew anyway. Was? Ditos sind missglückte Mew-Clones? One of these early failures was particularly nasty. Through equally as erratic and disgustingly shapeless as the others. This newborn monster had integrated Mew's strength. It broke free from its test tube and escaped the lab, killing several of the early specimens in its wake. This little incident became known as the catastrophe, and it scared the scientists as well as it did me. I began to lose faith in my investment, and I think Oak was starting to feel the same way. Also sie hatten nach diesem Vorfall Angst, dass sie das nicht schaffen würden. Luckily, however, Dr. Fuji soon gave new hope to the project. Fuji suggested a way to contain Mew's power in a solid sentient body. By creating a clone that would combine Mew's DNA with that of a human. Initial tests proved promising, and the scientists agreed to each contribute a sample of their own DNA to be used for the Mew clone. Alle haben DNA gespendet für den Klon. Oak was the only one who refused to provide a DNA sample. His skepticism for the project had by now rising to a peak. Ironically, however, Fuji theory proven correct. Sooner than anyone could anticipate, the team had produced the definite Mewtwo. A human-like, immensely powerful psychic Pokémon, possessing the requisite cold-bloody thirsty mind and sufficient intelligence. Before anyone could prepare it for the field, however, the Mewtwo project reached its natural conclusion. Devoid of empathy but disturbingly intelligent, the newborn clone could find no reason to fight for Kanto's cause. Why the war did not appeal to Mewtwo we couldn't quite say, but it refused to be used as a military weapon. And when we insisted, it rebelled. Psychic powers we had not meant to control, it ruined the lab and escaped the scientists who had given it life. Driven, we believe, by a desire to find worthy Pokémon opponents, it sought refuge in the depths of a notoriously dangerous cave outside Cerulean City. As far as I know, that where it still hides to this day. No capture expedition since, not by the government, by us or any other party for that matter, has been successful. Soon after Mewtwo's escape, it was all over. Oak announced Kanto's surrender to Lance and Yoto, ending the war. We had done our best to destroy all evidence of the project, but there was no hiding the team's involvement in some kind of military research. Future was the first to throw in the tower the Santo war. The old coward openly pledged his alliance to Lance, accepting any terms that gave him. Blaine and Bill were more reluctant. Also Pyro und Bill, die haben uns angemacht, but they eventually followed suit. Also die haben auch noch ergeben. Now, as to this Shigeki. Nobody knows. The old guy has been missing ever since the end of the war. And me? Well, Lance stripped me of my Elite 4 position really quick. And Oak the bastard trader left me to fend for myself. As if I hadn't invested my heart and soul in alone my personal fortune to defend a home now taken over by foreign aggressors. Ja, also Professor Eich hat gesagt, er hätte nichts damit zu tun. I knew it was right. It wasn't right. I knew that Kanto at large had been cheated of a battle we could have won. And I've vowed then that if Lance could not be taken down through legitimate means, then I would cripple him from inside. I never looked back. Also, als er gemerkt hat, er konnte Lance nicht legal besiegen, musste er es halt illegal machen. So now you see, Winston, why recent developments have me very concerned indeed. Ja, ich verstehe jetzt, was du meinst. Oh ja, no, darling. I need you to leave for Viridian. We have no time to waste. This red shrub running around, we can't leave the gym unmanned. You will guard it in my absence. If that's what you want, Giovanni, but you won't like it. Boy. Nonsense. My son will come with you to Viridian if need be. It will do him good. Oh, das ist also die Mutter von dem Rivalen aus Generation 2. Very well, Giovanni. I'll be on my way. Wissen wir uns jetzt. Oak must be justified, despite everyone who worked. Despise everyone who worked on the Mitglied project. If all of a sudden he has business with Fuji after all these years, it can't be good news. I can't imagine he still believes he can find some way to get at Mewtwo after all these years. But supposing he did, we have to know. That's why, Winston, I want you to go to Palatown yourself. Confront Oak in his lab and get to the bottom of what he's up to. If that means resorting to force, then to be so it. The old guy is banned from Pokemon battles, so he's not likely to put up much of a fight anyway. Yes. And while you're there, do see if you can gather any more information about this red kid or his family from the locals. Any key information, any weakness of his that we can exploit would be of great help. Okay, very good. Just one more thing before I go. Ich bin befördert! Vincent was promoted to Rocket Admin. Yes! Endlich verdienen wir Geld. I say it's about time. You've earned my trust once. With this rise in rank, I think you have no trouble stealing Pokémon from teenagers or women children. You'll also be obliged to carry one of these. Rocket Pager. This device will beep whenever I want one or all of my admins to report back to HQ. Whenever it goes off, I expect you to make your way here as soon as you possibly can. That's all. You've shown a lot of promise. That's why I've chosen to invest in you like this. Do not let us go to waste. This is understood? Now, off with you, Admin. No time to waste. Ich bin ein Admin geworden. Ja, guck nicht an. We failed boss, we couldn't keep the kid away from... Na gut. Ich werde jetzt für Ronny flexen gehen. Ronny, guck mal, mein Rang an. Freaking hell, it's still can't over the crazy little red cat. Okay. Ronny, guck mal an. Ach, Ronny schon weg, na gut. Hey Winston, was? Damn boy, what with the new get-up? Say what? They made little Winston an admin now, did they? Well, no jokes, so now you can rob women and teenagers, is it? Congrats, Bart. You know, given all my gangster skills, it speaks to my modesty that they didn't promote me to yet, doesn't it? No, any more just juicy news? Oh no, you're going to Palatown to interrogate Professor Eich? Dude, no way, that's too red. You know, they didn't give me a mission yet. Du wurdest wahrscheinlich gefeuert, aber man hat es noch nicht gesagt. Why? No, it's not the time. No, isn't that a prime opportunity? I come with you to Palatown and we'll beat up the old proof together. Prof. Oh man, fate is too kind sometimes, isn't she? Well, Palatown, that's West Kanto, isn't it? So we either go south from Moon or through the pesky Diglett Cave of Vermilion. And we'll be on the right track. Right on, let's a good cop. Because I'm bad as hell. Okay. Oh. Hey, yeah, Vincent, it's been a while. Fill me in on the latest Rocket news if you could. Oh no! The little autistic kid knocked you all senseless? Sorry, but I find it's rather humorous. So, some kid. Oh, and what? Giovanni finally revealed his wartime secrets? Good, then we're fully on the same page now, aren't we? I suppose he told you about the catastrophe as well, then... Yes, the Mewtwo is well shot off in Serene Cave. But I'm curious, did he happen to know what became of Mew after the project was shut down? No? Very well. Keep up the good work, Vincent. You're a good friend to have. I'll talk to you later. Okay. So. Dann. Also, wir müssen dahin. Also. Hier durch die Höhle. So, ich bin hier sind, kann ich gleich fragen, den Juristen mein what's happening here? Rocket Bandit in the flesh. I'm to give you this 30 over, but if you keep your record clean for long enough, keep it good. Well, let me see. Oh my, you're quite a villain. Bounty. Oh. I just. Ja, have it your way. Good day, Rocket. Okay, wir sind schon 40.000 auf unseren Kopf aufgesetzt. Nice. So. Rein da. Diglett Cave. Isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug the long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City, tell me. Lass ihn in Ruhe, großen Diglett. Er ist schon lang, dieser Tunnel. I went inside Rock Tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. Oh, but I don't want to learn Flash. It's such a useless move. It's such a useless move. Sure, it's not because of this may help me. This is a letter cutting unfortunately the service. Would you like to be witness to the cutting one of the mine? I will annihilate for you all trees around Peter and Viridian, so they can hamper this Pokémon adventures of yours no more. Yeah. I dare say you made an excellent choice. Now, if you allow me. Batch. Oh my lord, what's a cut? A knife brings the tear to my eye. Dear trainer, every time. Well, should you ever need my cutting skills again, by this region most beautiful trees, it's where you find me. Until we meet again. Der wohnt in dem Haus hier eigentlich. Girl, why are you barging into my house, Rocket? I won't have it. This is acceptable behavior where you're from? Du hast natürlich abgeschlossen, also, ja. I'm looking for the Pokémon Abra. Wanna trade it for Mr. Mann? Nein. Oh, well. Hey there, good fellow. Nice weather we have. And now I got this hunch. See, I think you came here because you're looking for a certain HM that lights up caves, huh? Oh, how did I know? Well, let's just call it a businessman intuition. Anyhow, my dear friend, I got news for you. What with my entrepreneurial drive? There ain't no need for space talking, they're much less smooth any longer. With our very own meticulously crafted flashlight, you can light away even the darkest of caves. That's the spirit. Electricity trained at your very fingertips to guide the way. Yes, endlich. So. Flups, raus hier. Hallo. Why do you think a move like Flash was invented? Waste the slot in the Pokémon's available moves, probably? Yeah. Run for your life! I have a AID. I mean, I'm one of Professor Eich's sides, of course. Okay, das müssen wir auch immer erklären, was er damit meint. Ein Ether. Yes. Danke. Oh, die ganzen Bäume sind weg. Ich bin so dankbar für ich will mir die Matrosen bedanken. So. Hier sind die A great more of that Goonies incoming now. Tell me, why does he do it? Are you all too dirty work? Huh? Why? Is he too much of a coward to do things himself? Why couldn't he just come along? Oh, wie traurig. It was never any use, was it? Welcome to Vincent, Vincent. Dann nehmen wir noch die Potion mit und dann sage ich bis zum nächsten Part. Like da lassen, Abo da lassen, dann aktivieren. Bye bye und ciao.